What up, Dokkanners? Happy holidays to one and all. Hopefully you guys are having a safe and secure holiday season. This is just going to be a short little video talking about the coin shop, not just the red coin shop, but the green coin shop. Figured we would cover both because I kind of forgot to talk about this one back when the Super Saiyan Trio first came out. So let's just dive in here. For the Carnival coin, we'll start with this one. When it comes to who you should be picking up, the easy answer is nobody. There is one exception that you can make. If you are a newer player and you have recently picked up Orange Piccolo and you are assembling a Movie Heroes team, if you are one of those people, picking up this unit right here would not be a bad option, because this unit is also a Movie Heroes All-Star, a great link buddy with the Orange Piccolo. These two together will give you a very secure and solid rotation on your Movie Heroes team. This is a unit that I have also recommended before when this unit first came back. I think it was last year when the Battle of Wits Goku was the main Carnival LR, I believe. I could be wrong there, but regardless, nobody here is worth it. Honestly, he probably isn't either, but if you really want somebody, I would recommend only this one. The Carnival units themselves, which is just this guy, he'll be back. He's not a must-have at the moment. Super Boo is not a must-have at the moment either. Yes, he has a 200% leader skill, but he is not a game changer to the point where you absolutely must have him. He is not on par with Bulma or Orange Piccolo or the Spirit Bomb Z or GT units. You just don't simply have to pick up this unit right now. So when can you potentially expect to maybe spend some of your Carnival coins? Well, given how few and far between the banners are, it's going to be a little while, because when the Omega Shenron banner drops, whenever that is, I think it's going to be dropping at the end of January. If we look at the banner that dropped for JP, this is what they had. Now, given that we just had the Battle of Wits Goku featured, maybe they changed this up, but in general, unless Bulma shows up featured, nobody is worth picking up right now, in my opinion. So you would just simply wait. Now, you're probably not going to be able to do too much summons on these Carnival banners, especially since most of you are probably going to be in save mode anyway. So keeping that in mind, assuming the rate of income, Carnival coin income, is going to be minimal, the next time a decent Carnival coin LR will probably drop would be during the anniversary or the worldwide download. So we simply just have to wait until July. Of course, within the next month or so, we will be learning from JP what the part 1 and part 2 units are going to be. So that will basically tell you. So long story short, don't spend any Carnival coins right now. Global is in a very good position in terms of saving to not have to deal with any sort of temptation. Just resist. Let's observe and see what JP has. This is going to be our final year where we get to observe and utilize that global foresight. You know, that's the thing that a lot of people who are not for this full synchro will be able to, I guess, enjoy for one last time. So yeah, TLDR, don't do it. So now let's go back and take a look at the red coin shop. Now the red coin shop, Spirit Bomb Z, Spirit Bomb GT, easy answer. Pick these units up if you don't have them, but keep in mind that since you are probably not going to be doing a whole lot of summoning between now and possibly the anniversary on global, if you are going to be spending, the rate at which you get these coins back are also going to be minimal. Don't forget, you actually, you know, let me show you the nice little chart where I explain how much you get. So this is how it works, people. Always prioritize Dokkan Festival LRs. 500 red coins to buy one Dokkan Festival LR, 400 for a TUR, 150 for an old school TUR. 10 red coins are earned for every full price 10 unit multi, 50 Dragon Stones. So in order to get 500 coins, you would have to spend 2,500 Dragon Stones. That is how much it's going to take to basically buy a Spirit Bomb Z or Spirit Bomb GT. If you're a whale, this is nothing. But if you're not a whale, this is significant. And especially since the next few months are going to be fairly dry. Let's just say, for argument's sake, you decide to do discount summons on every single Dokkan Festival banner that drops. Let's say they give you a discount step up here for the Trunks, where you get to do a 30, 35, and 45 multi, right? That gives you what, 80, 110? 110 plus, I don't know, 40 stones here, 150 plus another 80 here, so 230. You spend 230 Dragon Stones across discounts for 3 Dokkan Festival banners going into Saiyan Day, right? So by the time you get to Saiyan Day, you will have done 230 stones worth of summons. That's not going to be a whole lot of coins gained back. That's about a tenth of this, right? 230 stones is about a tenth of how many stones you actually have to spend to get this. So that's not really going to be giving you a whole lot to actually give you enough to earn it back. So when you are buying these units, it's really going to stick. You have to make sure that you pick the unit that matters and that can retain the most amount of value. And that is basically just Spirit Bomb Z and Spirit Bomb GT. even Trunks and Vegeta at this point, now that the unit is a regular and has been around on fairly decent amount of banners, this is not a unit that is a must pursue. This is a good unit, don't get me wrong, this is a fantastic unit, but this is not a unit worth pursuing in the coin sense. This unit will come back on future banners, and you can just pick it up then. Same with the Gogeta. And then as you move further and further down the list, none of these units are worth picking up with red coins. Now, if you are saving for the Super Saiyan 4 full power Goku because maybe you didn't get lucky on your summons like I didn't, I actually got pretty shafted on my summons. I didn't get anybody that I needed from this, but I mean, that's just kind of how the banner is, right? So if you're one of those people who sees these summons and you're like, yeah, you know what, I'm not gonna be spending too much, I'll just buy the Goku when he comes back. He will only be coming back in March. He will be coming back during the Saiyan Day banner in March. If we take a look back at the previous 2 years, we see the pattern hold. The Trunks and Vegeta was the Tanabata unit that dropped in July for JP, in November, late November for Global. And then if we look at the featured banners, big shout out to DokkanInfo.com for having this. You can check 200% leader skills, and you can check all banners the unit's been featured on. So if we go back to the point of origin, that is this banner right here. The following banner was the Holiday Tanabata banner on Global. Then the following banner, after all these are done, was Saiyan Day, when Super Saiyan God was the Dokkan Festival. That was when the Trunks and Vegeta came back. So that is when you can pull the unit with red coins. If we go over to the year prior, Gogeta, same situation. JP got it during Tanabata, Global got it in early November. Then this unit came back during the holiday banner. So if we take a look at the point of origin here, Gogeta had its first banner, then the Glittering Winter Night, so the holiday banner in year 6, then Majin Vegeta. The first 200% leader skill on Global, that was Saiyan Day, and that is when the Gogeta came back. So the same exact pattern will follow for the Super Saiyan 4 full power Goku. Mid-March is when that unit will come back. So in the interim, do you need to have certain units to get you through whatever content is coming up? The only major roadblock that I would see being an issue would be the Omega Shenron of content that comes with it. So if we go to the Tanabata Part 2, and if we take a look at the Shadow Dragon event, this is probably the only event that one could argue, man, I wish I had this unit or that unit. This is arguably the toughest boss in the entire game, so it's all hands on deck for this one. But this event is permanently available. You have infinite amount of attempts. It's not like you have to have certain units to get the job done. It probably might make the attempts more consistent, but it's not like it's a must-have. So, you know, think about those types of things when trying to determine which units you want to be picking up with your red coins. If you have to choose between Spirit Bomb Z and Spirit Bomb GT, consider the teams that they are involved in. I have done some comparison videos on the 2 units, so maybe take a look at those. But in general, Spirit Bomb GT is widely considered to be the better of the 2 LRs. So if you want my personal advice, all things considered in a general sense, Spirit Bomb GT would be the way to go. If you can pick up both, great. But if you can't, they will also be back. Once we get to Saiyan Day, it's just a couple more months until the anniversary. When we get to the anniversary, these units will be featured on that 9th anniversary banner because they're the previous year anniversary. So it's not the end of the world if you don't pick these guys up, because it's going to be relatively slow on Global for the time being. Hopefully this was enough to get you guys informed on making a good decision. Only these 2, nobody else. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments if you guys are with your families during this holiday season and if you guys are getting a ton of presents. That is the question for today's video. Nothing Dokkan related. Unless, of course, you want to talk about Dokkan. What was your Christmas present, your holiday present in Dokkan? What is the like biggest, most momentous thing that has happened to you in the last week that you're incredibly thankful for in Dokkan? If you don't want to talk about IRL stuff, let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you know I'm going to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned. Happy holidays, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.